Hello, my friends. How about we introduce the Islamic calendar through a fun story? Yes, so let's learn about Islamic calendar through a fun story. Hello, my friends. How about we introduce the Islamic calendar through a fun story? Yes, once upon a time, in a bustling marketplace in ancient Arabia, there lived a wise old merchant named Ali. Ali was known far and wide for his knowledge of the stars and the passing of time. Every year during the holy month of Ramadan, children from all around would gather around Ali to learn about the Islamic calendar. Ali would sit under the shade of a towering palm tree and gather the children around him. With twinkling eyes, he would begin his tale. Children, do you know how our ancestors kept track of time before there were fancy clocks and calendars? They followed the rhythm of the moon, just like we do in the Islamic calendar. He continued, our calendar has 12 months, just like other calendars, but each month begins when the crescent moon is sighted. The first month is called Muharram, and it's a special time for reflection and new beginnings. As the children listened intently, Ali would explain the significance of each month, from the fasting of Ramadan to the celebration of Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. So here's the simple explanation which Ali gave to the children. As the children listened intently, Muharram. Muharram is the first month of the Islamic calendar. It's a time for reflection and starting fresh, just like the beginning of a new year. Muharram. Muharram is the first month of the Islamic calendar. It's a time for reflection and starting fresh, just like the beginning of a new year. Muharram. Muharram is the first month. Safar. In Safar, Muslims believe in seeking protection from any harm or evil. It's a time for prayers for safety and well being. Safar. In Safar, Muslims believe in seeking protection from any harm or evil. It's a time for prayers for safety and well being. Safar. In Safar, Muslims believe in seeking protection from any harm or evil. It's a time for prayers for safety and well being. Safar. In Safar, Muslims believe in seeking protection from Rabiul Awwal. This month is special because it marks the birth of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's a time of celebration and learning about his teachings. Rabiul Thani. During this month, Muslims continue to learn and reflect on the teachings of Islam, striving to follow the example set by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rabiul Thani. During this month, Muslims continue to Jamadul Awwal. In this month, Muslims focus on their faith and strengthening their relationship with Allah through prayer and good deeds. Jamadul Awwal. In this month, Muslims focus on their faith and strengthening their relationship with Allah. Jamadul Thani. Similar to the previous month, Jamadul Thani is a time for spiritual growth and deepening one's connection to Islam. Rajab. Rajab is considered one of the sacred months in Islam. It's a time for increased devotion, seeking forgiveness, and preparing for the upcoming month of fasting. Rajab. Shaban. In Shaban, Muslims prepare for the holy month of Ramadan by increasing their acts of worship, such as fasting and giving charity. Ramadan. This is the ninth month and the most significant month in the Islamic calendar. Muslims fast from dawn until sunset to commemorate the revelation of the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's a time of self-discipline, reflection, and spiritual growth. Shawwal. After the fasting month of Ramadan comes Eid al-Fitr, a joyous celebration marking the end of fasting. It's a time of feasting, giving gifts, and spreading happiness. Shawwal. After the fasting month of Ramadan comes Dul al-Qada. This month is known as the month of truce. In ancient times, people would stop fighting during this month to allow for peaceful pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. Dhul al-Hijjah, the final month of the Islamic calendar, is a sacred time for Muslims worldwide. It includes the Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca as well as the celebration of Eid al-Adha, commemorating the willingness of Prophet Ibrahim to sacrifice his son Ismail as an act of obedience to Allah. Together, we mark the passage of time not just with numbers, but with the phases of the moon and the rhythm of our hearts. Ali would conclude with a smile. And so, with Ali's guidance, the children learned not only about the Islamic calendar but also about the rich traditions and values that it represents. Thank you, my friends. That's all for today. Hope you like my video. So please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye. Take care. Thank you, my